Chris Demm was saying earlier, we were talking about Elon Musk. He's Time Magazine's Person of the Year.
Yawn.
That's what a lot of people say.
Haterade.
That's what a lot of people say. Do you
It's
know?
not hate.
Well, I'll tell you. You know what I said? See if you agree with this. I think Time Magazine gives it on the most influential person, I guess, in the world. And I'll tell you who I think they are now. Another name has popped in. I think it's either Donald Trump, because he basically controls 40% of the American public. I think they do whatever he says. If he says do this, they do it. And I've never seen anybody with that kind of political power. Not enough to win the last election, unless you believe him.
Asterisk.
Right. Yeah. But enough power that, I mean, he still is a major, major force. And then probably the president of China, if you're going worldwide.
Yes.
You know, what's his name? Xi.
Yes.
I think he has enormous amounts of power. But and Chris Demm said maybe even instead of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, who controls Amazon.
Yeah, but we had a caller who said, that Musk is, he's dealing with Tesla, the cars, which, electric cars seem to be one of the hot things, certainly one of the hotter developments of the year.
Yeah.
Dealing with space.
Yeah.
And Biggie and the caller pointed out that he's dealing with bringing internet to the globe.
That's what you want, Dave.
Should be free.
That's what he's doing. Free internet to every inch of the globe.
It's called Starlink.
Because it will help his companies.
I read about it when he first started, and the P1 listener is right. He's trying to put up all these satellites that will give you access to internet wherever you are, and you can be in the middle of the Sahara Desert, and you have access.
So you'll have access to his products, or if you have his car, you have access to it. It's already, the prices are built in.
Remember a few years ago, this is about electric cars, Justin Bieber was pulled over or called, he had to call 911, and they said, what are you in? And he said, a Fisker.
I just saw an ad for a new Fisker.
Okay. I had never heard of that car, and I really have only heard it a couple of times since.
No, I only heard about it because it was on the old BBC show Top Gear, which has switched to Amazon streaming.
Which you can't.
So I don't see it.
Can't do it.
I got to come over to your house and show you how to do
this.
He
don't stream.
But the new Fisker, which I thought was fascinating, it's an SUV called the Ocean. And according to Car and Driver, they have a system, it's a grid on the top, on the roof of the car called Solar Sky. And ideally, they say it can add charge to your battery through the sun.
While it's just the sun. It's
parked or in motion.
Solar-powered car.
It doesn't fully charge the battery, but it can help assist charge the battery, which is fascinating.
Can it give you enough to get to the next charging station?
Perhaps, yeah.
That's what.
Not if it's snowing.
Well, right, you'd have to, but
There's always something, Dave.
We have some. Well, I'll tell you this now. We have some lights that are solar powered in the backyard,
And
We do.
They work great.
Oh, the little yard lights?
Yeah,
some work better than others.
These have really worked. They soak in the sun. It's in a shady area, but it soaks in enough sun during the day that every night at 6 o'clock they come on.
Are they new?
Yeah, just got them.
You got to keep them clean. The
panels.
Oh, okay.
Because my parents had some at their house 15 years ago, and they did not last.
Oh, really? That's
when they get sap and
I didn't know.
dirt and stuff on.
Okay.
Well, clearly, someone had a little landscaping done.
Yeah.
So you were preparing to host the Super Bowl party.
Around the water feature.
Around the water feature.
The feature. Then there's now some logs out there, gas logs as well, correct?
Correct. A couple of fire pits out there.
Couple.
I didn't want to go too far. A couple of fire pits you can gather around as we watch the Super Bowl this year, assuming the COVID numbers are in check, which is a big assumption right now. When Justin Bieber called 911 about being in a Fisker, the reaction from the 911 operator is exactly what I would have said.
What type of car are you in? I'm in a Fisker. A what? A Fisker. Fisker. What kind of car is that? It's a Fisker.
Okay, I can't say it anymore.
How else? How else can I state this?
It's one of those times where both of them are thinking the same thing. Idiot.
Yeah.
Well, Bieber's not
true.
He's not the most brilliant kid in the world,
But he's right. A Fisker
car.
Yeah.
But what kind of car is it? A Fisker. Well, what kind of car is that?
Yeah.
It's a Fisker.
What is that? You can actually hear his brain.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know what else I can say.
What do you want me to say here? Heroes and zeros today. Clarksville, Tennessee, 11-year-old boy sprang into action and rescued all 4 of his siblings from a burning home on Sunday. His mother had gone down the street to his grandparents' house to help them with something. He was outside and saw smoke coming from the house, electrical fire, and he went back in, woke all 4 of his siblings, got them out, There was one left in, the fourth, a 2-year-old child sleeping in the back bedroom, and he went back in and got him. The 11-year-old. And he just said, I've been taught this is what you do.
My mom and dad told us if there was a fire to grab everyone and run out of the house and then call the 911. There was a fire in the kitchen. I was standing right here, and then my sister called 911.
I would just say I'm just really thankful that kids have been trained what to do in emergencies. And we're just so proud of him. We're unbelievably proud.
I did what any big brother would do.
That's Brody Sims, who went back in for the 2-year-old sleeping and got everybody out. Amazing.
Now, Kelly, you've shared with us that since your friend had the horrific fire,
yes,
lost almost all of his possessions,
yes,
that you and your family have instituted a fire rule.
Yes.
Will there be what we used to call back in school fire drills?
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot.
You hadn't even thought about it.
I had not thought about that.
You got to do a drill.
Yes, maybe I should say.
No, you don't say. You push the test button on
and then just go.
And then say,
all right.
How come y'all aren't moving?
Yeah, and I think we should do it at night, like in the middle of the night.
I don't know if that's necessary.
We'd catch them without telling them.
Battle conditions,
catch them off guard.
Who will be the worst performer of the group? Because I don't think it's going to be the children.
Oh, you don't?
No.
And
you think it'll be Dad?
No.
No, he'll be leading. He'll be leading the charge. Yeah.
Oh, you think Mother?
Mike.
Oh, really?
And one's going to be really upset when she finds out this was a drill.
Yeah.
She'll be running into all corners of the house chasing the dog.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Looking for a bra.
And then we've got a. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah. Because women don't sleep in bras.
No.
Despite what you see in television.
Correct.
Is she going to make some firemen carry her out without a bra on?
Without a bra. I'll tell you, that's a great idea. A fire drill. Now, I really like that. Run out to them. Because our meeting spot is the mailbox.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just hit the thing.
Secret's out.
Right. Oh, shoot. I should.
And then you can legitimately be pissed off at them when they don't come out.
Yeah, when they don't
I'm
come
glad
out.
you said mailbox, because if you said fire pit, there's more than one.
Yeah.
It's true.
Minute the water feature. The big one or the little one? Oh, mailbox.
Although the kids may not know what a mailbox is. What's a mailbox?
What? That's true,
yeah. You're probably sitting by his
brick
computer.
thing?
Yeah. Probably
I thought that just marked the address.
I thought that was for old people.
Yeah, we're meeting at the mailbox. And I recommend everybody have a meeting spot. And then my son, when we went over this, said, what if I just wanted to chill out back? And I was like, no, you don't chill out back during a fire. You come to where we say you're supposed to go. The zero today, this is about COVID. A guy in New Zealand recently lied to get vaccinated 10 times in a single day. He went from place to place and got vaccinated 10 times in a day. He was posing as other people who paid him to get their vaccination so they wouldn't have to. Literally, he was making like $100 a time.
So they get their card signed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he would pose as them and get the card signed. He's okay, but nobody knows the long-term effects, of course. He's got a boatload of COVID in him, doesn't he?
Yeah, I can't wait to see this one.
Jeez, isn't that the truth? I mean, but is it? Well, now, so here's another thing. I don't know. It's not like the flu shot where you actually get a little piece of flu, right? It's the
it's a whole different
it's a different ball
shot.
game. Yeah. One of the I think it was Time Magazine, one of the people that they considered for Person of the Year were the scientists who made the vaccine.
Yeah.
You know, who gave us Pfizer and Moderna, who gave us these vaccines.
Kind of faceless, but...
Yeah. A health official says there's no data available to see whether it's safe or not for him, so they're going to watch him real closely to see what happens. But he did get 10 vaccines in a single day. It's like Littlest Patriot. He's always in line for a vaccine.
He's already in line for the next one.
Yeah, he's ready. He's always ready. Exactly. Heroes and zeros. A hero from India is going viral. He saved a monkey and gave it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation while on the streets of a small town in India. He was videotaped, and he saw a monkey I guess it had been hit by a car. So he got out and gave it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation and brought it back to life.
Dang.
I mean, that's...
The monkey's in the street.
Yeah, that's really going above and beyond, I would say, to save a monkey like that and
Not
do
necessary.
it. Completely unnecessary. He says, I was really
They'll
scared.
make more.
I wanted to rescue it. I gave it water. It didn't drink right away, but eventually I was able to do that. I didn't want to leave it in the forest in bad condition, so I sat with it for a while and gave it water and nursed it back to health. My goodness. That guy.
Don't they have... Well, no, I'm thinking of chimpanzee. Don't they have wide mouths? How do you do mouth-to-mouth on them?
I don't know. I've never even
Their
considered.
mouths go all the way back. They're large, aren't they?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of monkey it was or anything. But boy, you talk about going above and beyond the Call of Duty.
Maybe he
here.
did it for faith-based reasons.
Well, maybe. Maybe he wanted.
It's taped.
Maybe you're
somewhere. It's
right.
on video.
Yeah. He's going viral now on video. Somebody recorded him. Another car came along and recorded him. You decide if this is a hero or zero. A woman standing up for what she believes in. She sang an anti-mask parody at a San Diego meeting where they were talking about masking. And I think California is ready to institute a mask mandate for the entire state again, I believe. And the woman sang a parody of All I Want for Christmas Is You, but not very well.
Ivermectin, not just horse paste, and hydroxychloroquine, vitamin C and vitamin D, then the zinc and quercetin. I won't wear a useless mask. I don't need to stay at home, and my kids should go to school. We don't need to be alone. I just want my freedom now. The Constitution will show us how. Make my dreams come true. Baby, I end the emergency. Let's have a happy holiday, everybody.
That's at a San Diego.
Your time is up, man. Oh, she finished.
Can we have the next speaker, please?
She didn't quite bring it home like I was hoping.
Yeah.
She should have been a little bit.
It's a hard song to sing.
She's a little pitchy, but that is a tough
yeah.
song.
Yeah.
But you kind of expected her to at least go for it.
And a big finish at the end. And
Yeah.
instead, she didn't do that.
If you knew she was coming to do that, you should have had a little gong with you.
Yeah,
the gonger.
Get a
Yeah, but what do you get? 2 minutes? A minute and a half?
I guess.
Oh, when she started, I'd let that go. I'd let that play out. It's probably the most entertaining thing you're going to have in a while at a city council
Well,
meeting.
you know I was in Glee Club. You know this.
Oh, yeah.
When I was younger. My sister just found something. Long ago, in our winter concert with Miss Qualls. This was a Christmas concert. I got the solo years and years ago.
How old? What is this, a tape of you?
Tape of me, age 13 or so. Miss Qualls on the keyboard. And the song is Away in a Manger. I remember we all vied for it. You know, who's gonna wind up singing it? And I got the.
That's you?
Yeah. It's about 14.
Voice starting to drop.
Yeah. That's Miss Quall's keyboarding and
Got a new organ?
new organ, and me doing the solo of Away in a Manger for the Christmas show.
This is beautiful.
Thank you. I think it's
Better.
better.
The piano's in, the keyboard's in tune.
Better tune.
There's definitely improvement.
She went electronic.
Yeah, down to Lowry organ.
This is
Playing a chord.
this is like 85, 86. The earlier rendition of Desperado, which you've heard many times.
Yes.
That's from more like 84.
You can tell you worked on it.
I did work on it. My sister found it on VHS and sent it to me.
Amazing.
Nice
Not
of
a
her to do
dry
that.
eye.
Not a dry eye in the house.
I think something's wrong with that boy.
I remember looking out at my father.
As the door slammed behind him.
Yeah.
I'll be in the parking lot.
Sir, you can't drink in here. Oh, you're the father? Go ahead.
The pride on the faces of
Wow.
my goodness.
What a find.
Talk about bringing it home like that.
Nice for her to find that.
My sister said she was cleaning out, doing a little year-end cleaning, and found that and said, my goodness, who would have thought? After all these years, it survives.
I think I told you guys that I passed a house not far from ours on our neighborhood where the Virgin Mary's sitting alone in a yard.
Yes.
Still.
I have an update.
Yeah, please.
I walked past the house yesterday on my route. Joseph is there.
Okay.
Joseph is now sitting next to Mary, and evidently he rode in on his donkey because it's over to his left.
Okay.
But that's it.
But they should have arrived really together. They were together. You know, that's
Mary was by herself for a week.
Yeah, maybe he was waiting on paternity results.
Yeah, he did have some doubt, probably.
well, probably.
He was maybe trying to get the room, checking for the other hotels because remember there weren't any.
But if he's waiting on paternity, I think there might be some.
There's going to be some issues.
But you can't do it now. with the technology they had then,
No, you're
you
right.
have to wait for the baby.
You're exactly right.
When's the baby arrive? It's going to be on the 24th.
Yeah, I bet they put the baby there on the night of the 24th or the morning of the 25th.
So, but I think Mary and Joseph should have been there, and then like the wise men should come in.
They get there January 6th.
They come in late.
They don't come till the 6th.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
That's the 12 days. That's
Yeah.
the days after
that's the Epiphany, right?
the Epiphany. They don't get there till the 6th.
Yeah. Americans do it wrong. You should celebrate really from the 24th through the 6th, not before.